I don't know what prompted the Ravens to sign Cooper Rush to be Lamar Jackson's backup, but that was one of the worst offseason additions that any team made this past offseason. Tyler Huntley saved the Ravens season today with how he played in their win over the Chicago Bears. Tyler Huntley should have a lifelong contract as the Ravens' backup quarterback. There's not a better backup that the Ravens can have for Lamar Jackson than Tyler Huntley. The dude is great value Lamar. Literally. Yeah, there's a slight drop-off between Lamar and Tyler Huntley. He's not as fast. He's definitely not the pass that Lamar Jackson is, but it helps that you can lose your best player and still be able to run the same offense without him. And with Tyler Huntley, the Ravens can still do a lot of the things that they can do with Lamar Jackson. And I've never understood the Ravens' decision not to bring him back. Yeah, he had a few off games, but the dude's a backup. And when it comes to backup quarterback play, you're not always going to get a lot of consistency on a week-to-week basis. But Tyler Huntley, if he was starting in place of Lamar a few weeks ago, they probably still aren't 2-5 like how they are right now. They probably end up being at 500. Cooper Rush had 3 interceptions. I never understood why the Ravens made the brass decision to go away from Tyler Huntley, knowing the offense that they run with Lamar and Tyler Huntley being able to maintain that style of offense. Maybe they just wanted somebody who they could trust a little bit more, throwing the football through the air. But, I mean, Snoop was getting it done. And Tyler Huntley was a Pro Bowler. I get it that the Pro Bowl, nobody really cares about it anymore. It's viewed more as a meme, more as a joke, because they just let anybody in the Pro Bowl now. But you just don't see backup quarterbacks make it to the Pro Bowl every day. If Tyler Huntley got to the Pro Bowl, it means that he played well enough in the eyes of Ravens fans and the eyes of whoever else was watching Tyler Huntley play, who was a non-Ravens fan, that people were willing to give him a few votes to get him into the Pro Bowl games. And when I think about the Baltimore Ravens, I think about the South Florida connection that they have. A lot of the players on this Ravens team is from the South Florida area. Lamar Jackson is from Pompano. Tyler Huntley, Zay Flowers, they're from the same area as well. They just have a very good 954 vibe going on in that locker room, and they should keep that together. But Tyler Huntley just earned a lifetime contract as the Ravens' backup quarterback for the rest of his career. The Ravens don't need to let him go. Even if he does have a few off games here and there, this is the best that you're going to get in terms of finding somebody that can still run your offense, and you don't see a huge drop-off with what you want to do offensively without Lamar Jackson. Let's not forget, when Lamar Jackson got injured a few years ago, Tyler Huntley saved the season then and got the Ravens to the playoffs, and he nearly won the Ravens a playoff game if it wasn't for the fumble that he had on the 1-yard line when he was trying to go over the top for the score. Snoop has always been a really solid backup. I never understood why the Ravens have been doing him the way that they have, bringing him back on the practice squad, then release him, then bringing him back. Like, this brother has stamped himself as the Ravens' permanent backup until he decides to hang it up. It felt good seeing Snoop out there doing this thing, out there running the ball like he's Lamar Light. Had a very good day throwing the ball against a very good Chicago Bears defense. Tyler Huntley outplayed Caleb Williams. If the Bears would have had Tyler Huntley today, they probably win this game. Right now, if you were to ask me who's the better quarterback between Caleb Williams and Tyler Huntley, I'm taking Tyler Huntley. Tyler Huntley is a better NFL quarterback than what Caleb Williams is right now. So it's beyond me why the Ravens felt the need to bring in Cooper Rush, draft Devin Leary to replace Snoop. They owe this brother an apology. Put some more respect on 954 Snoop, man. This dude was a baller at Utah. This dude was a baller when he was coming in a few years ago in place of Lamar when he got injured the first time. When you have somebody with Lamar Jackson's playing style, you always have to account for the injury factor. even though injuries are something that you can't really predict, they happen at random, it helps knowing that if something does happen to Lamar, you got a guy that can come in and still pick up where Lamar Jackson left off. And if I'm Lamar Jackson, I'm telling the Ravens, I'm telling John Harbaugh and Eric DeCosta, do not let Tyler Huntley leave Baltimore ever again. This dude is a Baltimore legend. Even though like he's not a great player or anything like that, he's a great backup. And in the NFL, it's not all about being a star player. It's not all about being an elite player. We tend to overlook the role players. And role players are just as important as the star players on the team. Because not every team has a full 22 team starting lineup full of superstars. You need guys who can come in, do a role that is asked, and do it at a very high level. And Tyler Huntley plays backup quarterback for the Ravens better than anybody else that they can find. And anywhere else that Tyler Huntley has played quarterback, he hasn't really been that good. But when he was playing with the Miami Dolphins last year, he had a few okay performances. So it's not like this dude is a bum. It's not like he's a scrub. So it's beyond me why the Ravens felt like they had to find a replacement for Tyler Huntley, but he stamped himself as the Ravens' permanent backup quarterback after this win over the Chicago Bears. If I was building a team right now, and you ask me who would I rather have, Caleb Williams or Tyler Huntley, I'd rather have Snoop.